Like I can't. This thing is huge. And oh my God, when it moves its legs like that, it really scares me. So it's Wednesday. It's the 15th, I think. This is what I'm dealing with this morning. It's huge, it's terrifying, and I initially came in here with a cup thinking that I was gonna be able to get it, and there ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm getting that thing, because like every time I try to go near it, it wriggles its little legs, and I'm just like, does that mean it's gonna jump? I'm really scared of spiders. I mean, I can deal with the little guys now, like I've come a long way, but anything that's like, and I think like my max is like a daddy long legs. This thing is like dark and scary, and I feel like as I'm in the bedroom that it's staring at me and it's going to jump and like face hug me. I think I'm going to take a chance and I'm just going to let him hopefully climb up to the corner, and hopefully it gets scared enough that it just stays there until my husband can deal with it, because my husband's really good at this stuff. I know that sounds really bad, but I'm genuinely like, my heart is racing right now. I don't even know how I'm usually I start hyperventilating and crying, and it's even if they're outside, but I'm trying to also like just remember it's smaller than me. I actually don't know what kind of spider this is. I thought it might be a wolf spider, but I'm not really familiar with my spiders for obvious reasons. But yeah, at any time it moves its legs, I'm just like, and I actually have a headache right now, like looking at this thing. This is exposure therapy. This is exposure therapy that's a lot for me. So yeah, this is our little buddy, and I'm so glad I'm not working at my desk today. I actually have like client meetings. Anyways, good morning. It's just after 6. It's 6:05. Today is a pretty busy one. So the fact that there's a spider the size of Texas in our bedroom doesn't really help things, but that's okay. I am super excited because one of my clients is having their first ever press conference, and I'm really excited for her. Today I'm going to go attend that, but the only thing is it's all the way in Vancouver, and of course to go from Surrey to Vancouver is quite the trip, but that's okay. I have a meeting with somebody, and then I also have like, I need to be able to do some of my desk work that I've designated for a couple of my clients. So I basically need to hole up in like a Starbucks or something. This is my first time traveling from Surrey, from Scott Road. Scott Road is station, I guess it's technically still in Surrey. This is my first time traveling from Scott Road to Vancouver in probably more than 25 years, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be nice. I know that like things are so busy typically at this hour that you're usually standing, but that's okay. Like, I'm ready for it. Okay, so all jokes aside regarding the Mothra of spiders, I am curious to know where it came from, and first of all, why it got so big and what it's been eating. I know what it's been eating, but whatever. But damn, son, the head spider is big, but this tells me that there is probably some kind of small hole or something where they're getting in, so we need to figure that out. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and get some makeup and bring it over. Actually, I need to moisturize my face first. So initially I thought that, what was I thinking? Nope, the thought is gone. I know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I'm not even feeling anxious for the day. I'm feeling anxious for that damn spider that is in the bedroom. That is huge. I would say it's like, in terms of width, it's bigger than a toonie. I can't remember if I said this in a video that I shot and sent to my husband, or if I said this in one of the videos I shot in the lead up to this get ready, but that spider is like definitely the size of a toonie, and I do not like how its legs are crawling. I think that's the part that really scares me. When I was a kid, I watched a film. I'm pretty sure Scarlett Johansson was in it. This was like before she became big time. Anyways, the movie was called Eight-Legged Freaks. It scared me more than Alien, and I had seen Alien first. There was just something about Eight-Legged Freaks that really scared the heckity heck out of me. My fear of spiders has always been since I was little. I don't know why. Actually, my nightmare was that somebody was gonna bring me on to Maury and try and get rid of my fear of spiders by exposing me to spiders, and so I was always grateful that that never happened. Hopefully it never does. It's definitely like terrifying to see something like that where the legs are just like, I don't know, it's like the legs wobble and whatever. My husband is so great with like dealing with spiders, and I mean, I don't know what I would do without him. I'd probably like just sit here and cry, but also you have to pick your battles. And I've learned with fears like that, I've come a really long way from just sitting there and like staring at it and being like, what do I do, to like, okay, we can't deal with this right now, right? Like you have to figure out where your time is best spent and just let that be. And at the end of the day, I have to remind myself, like I say this out loud to myself, but it's like, they're smaller than you, they're more scared of you than you are of them. But sometimes that just doesn't work. And so my mind is very irrational about it. It's a ridiculous fear, I know. I've had dreams where I get eaten by spiders. My teeth fall out and spiders eat me. Those are usually the two where I'm like, those scare me. So for days like this where I don't need to be on camera, or, you know, I just don't feel like wearing a lot of makeup, I actually use my Makeup Forever as my eyeshadow, but I still apply eyeshadow primer because it still does, if I don't, it will still separate. But what I like about this is that it just makes it look less, like it just takes out all the veininess, and like my eyes just look less tired. If I am feeling really sassy, sometimes what I will do is I'll brush highlighter over my eyes just to make them look a little bit like we tried. But for this, it's just, I like taking the really precise brush and like canceling all the redness and sort of the veininess in my eyes. I do have dark circles, and this is just a condition I'm predisposed to, but doing this, it at least softens some of the tiredness that you see in your eyes. I slept really, really well last night. Like I got about just under 6 hours of sleep, so I'm feeling okay. But that being said, I always want to look my best, and so today is no exception. I haven't fully decided on my, like, what I'm wearing out. This is kind of my base layer. Hey Google, what's the weather in Vancouver today?
Today in Vancouver, there'll be scattered showers with a forecasted high of 7 and a low of 2. Currently, it's 4 degrees and cloudy.
So I know today that I'll be mostly on transit, and I have to walk around outside for a little bit. I mean, if it's scattered showers, I'm not that concerned. I probably won't bring an umbrella. But what I will do is I'm gonna see if I have anything that has a hood. I'm just sort of going through my head what I have, and I don't think I have anything that's like a nicer coat or like a businessy coat with a hood. I'm probably just gonna go for it and not have an umbrella. We have smaller umbrellas, but I think they're in the car. The two little umbrellas that we usually have just in case like we're out and about in the car together and just need something small really quick and compact, and just be nice to have something in the apartment as well, because the ones in the car get used a lot anyways. So I figure let's just go ahead and get another smaller umbrella in the interim so that I can carry it with me and it can stay in one of my work bags. Oh, my husband just texted. So we use Signal. I just see, I will avenge you, because I sent him a message. This has been a great marriage. I love you. This is going to be how it ends. And he replied back being like, I will avenge you. One of the other things I forgot to mention that I do pack when I go out for an extended period of time is wired headphones, because I've just found I have Pixel Buds. My husband and I both have the same pair, so this one's just wrapped in washi tape to like identify whose is whose. This was a little purse that was like a Chupa Chups bag, and I just kept this because it was great, and the bag like easily broke. But I just keep my wired headphones in here. These wired headphones I believe came with, they're older, so they used to come with the initial Pixel phones that came out, but then I think they stopped providing them, so I actually had to order a separate pair. I just need to figure out which jacket I'm wearing. I'm probably gonna wear something pink. This is my backpack. It's just off of Amazon. I like it because it can go from like a purse to a backpack. I'm just gonna put this in here as well. And what I also like about this is that it's accessible from the back, so anything that's super important, this gets covered up so people can't access it. I mean, there's a front section, but yeah, like it's totally cool. So, and this is mostly like a nylon style backpack. I think the next time I will get a black one though, just to like keep the dirt at bay. But yeah, I love that backpack, and it was only like 20 bucks. And here is today's look. Please do not mind the boots on the carpet. I have a rug that I want to put here. This is today's outfit, which looks all right. And I go say bye to my spider friend because I have a feeling spider friend ain't gonna be here when I'm back. All right, I hope you're comfortable. It was nice getting to know you and like freaking out over you for all of 20 minutes. I feel better now, but I think it's because you're not wiggling your legs at me, so thanks for the memories. Okay, bye! So the bad news is they have moved my bus stop because of construction. But the good news is these buses come fairly quickly, so it should be fine. I'm really happy I'm wearing not too many layers because this is quite a bit of a walk and I'm already warm from it. The one thing I like about walks like this is that you get to know your neighborhood, which is fantastic. I saw something called sponging, so that's when you see multiples of the same bus. So I saw like 2 or 3 Scott Road buses, which is where I need to go downtown. I'm not concerned. I think it's going to be fine, and it's still early enough that the buses don't look super full. Oh my gosh. Whew, that's close. Over my chair. We look wrecked, but that's fine. Good morning. It is November 16th, and I am going to end this one here. I'm just sort of processing what this move has been like and how things are going and how crazy it's been. Overall, I could not be happier with the apartment. I actually feel really at home here. I have far less what I would call imposter syndrome versus the old place. I will definitely miss the old place, but honestly, I'm just like, it was time for a change. And to be quite frank, we got priced out of our home. We got priced out of the place that we were renting. We were longtime tenants of that building. We loved our manager and we loved, the guy who was doing our maintenance. We just really loved how it was run. But when the time came for a rent increase, it was just like, this is going to bite us in the butt. The question was, do we do it, just like rip off the Band-Aid now, or do we put it off till May? The sooner we get it done, the better. When we moved in here, there were a lot of issues, and so we're still dealing with those repercussions. So the tenant that was in here previously, for instance, they let the carburetor corrode. We don't know if it's going to need an entirely new pipe or if there is a way of saving it. I quite frankly think that with it being so corroded, I think it's done. It works just fine, but obviously that's something we don't want to wear if we eventually move out of here. Yeah, there are a few things that need to be fixed, so that's one of them. And then we have a light switch that's messed up in the bathroom. And the tenant left it really dirty, which I wasn't really impressed with. So, at least they did get a professional cleaner to come in and deal with it. I believe the tenant is going to eat that. I think it's just crazy what that person did. So I will say that the company that we dealt with Like, so we're actually renting this property from a real estate company. We're not renting from a person, we're renting from an entity. So the representatives of the entity have been really good to deal with and they're very nice. So I can't complain. We did notice that in our building that we have right now, there are units that are going for sale. If we were able to like stay in this area. And we also noticed that there are quite a few, I wouldn't say turnover in this market, but there are a lot of units that typically go for sale around this neighborhood. So we're going to keep our eye open, and we really like the neighborhood. It's just so close to everything. Obviously, the one downside is getting used to the style of transit that's here. Like when I took the bus yesterday, it was going, whoa. But honestly, that's just a matter of preparing and leaving yourself extra time. And I can absolutely do that. My work is very portable. I'm very fortunate that my work is extremely portable, and so I don't have a problem just readjusting my life. So that's all good news. So I guess the next thing is just cleaning up the apartment, because like as you can see behind me, there's still stuff that really shouldn't be in spots where, like the ring light, I would like to find a better place for that. I mean, ultimately it would probably be a matter of striking it or like taking it apart and then putting it away into its case. But what you don't see off screen, like, first of all, there's laundry there, but like every nook and cranny in the apartment is pretty much full right now. We have very tall ceilings, which I'm very happy about. We're able to utilize the vertical space. And so that's going to be something that we work on in the weeks to come. I was hoping to do it around Christmas, but it sounds like we're going away to Alberta, which is nice. It's good to see family, but also that could have also been a time where we could be doing stuff. So I have mixed feelings about it, and that's okay. But I think it'd be good to see family and catch up. Thanks so much for watching. I don't know if people like these kinds of vlogs, but I guess we'll find out. But until the next one, we'll chat very soon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever it is you're doing. Bye!